Hello everybody, it's Joe from JLDBeans coming at you with another cool video back in No Limits 2 with our wooden roller coaster, our awesome coaster that's coming together. So, when we left off, we created the first drop in this kind of hill going upward. So let's go ahead and continue off that. I'm going to go ahead and go to the left side and add vertices from this angle. So let's do that. Don't know exactly. Oh, come on. Alright. Always important to make sure before doing that, click on the last node and add the vertice. That way it will stay the way it should. Now I'm going to do a little bit of a twisty turn here. So let's select and modify this to our liking. Insert another vertice. Just like so. Alright. Let's see how that looks in perspective now. Alrighty. Now what we need to do is start lowering this down. So let's make this like 5. This one like 10. Make this one like 15. Go by 5s. This one can be 20. Alright, let's see what we got. We kind of got this twisty going down here. Let's go ahead and select all of these, but easier in the top view. Select all of these and depump those vertices. Smooth that out a little bit more. There we go. Much better. So it literally just makes it smooth, and just overall a lot more to just look better for us. So let's keep going here, and I kind of want to let's see, what do we want to do next? We go upwards on this next hill. Thinking about either doing a curve here or going up and then maybe curving. Let's go ahead and do that. I want the left view or the right view. Let's go to the left view. I'm going to go ahead and do that to that. Do that to that. And we'll start going upwards. Alright, now we got all these vertices to work with. We can work on that. So let's see, this looks like the highest point around 26 meters. We are currently at 22 meters, so that will work pretty perfectly. Alright. Except I want to make all this straight. Click from here, and we will start to go this way a little bit. Alright, so now it's going up and around this way. So let's adjust this down here. I'm going to try and just drag it and adjust it in a moment. This needs to be much lower. And we will simply just drag these out accordionedly. Really, you just want to make your basic shape and then literally just select all of them. It makes life so much simpler. Just get your basic shape of how you want it and then just depump the vertices. It does all the hard work for you and making it nice and smooth and beautiful, just like that. That works very nicely. So I also need to just depump all these. If you do larger sections, it's going to take longer to depump the vertices, but for some instances, it won't take as long. Just depending on how much you have selected and all that good stuff. So let's start adding the rolls here. So there, just start placing them everywhere. One up top, one right there, and there. Alright, so let's go ahead and select these. No lat G's. 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 And no lat G's. Alright, so we got that. I like this little hop here. It's looking pretty pretty nice. Now we can look at the, if we go here, G-force comb. Still looking good. Obviously this edge has always been a little bit tight, but I think it's okay. And we got ourselves a nice our wooden coaster starting to come together a little bit, so let's keep it going. Alright, so we got our next elements here, which is some curves and drops. So now, I kind of want to just make some nice airtime hills, but first, let's kind of render this and see what it's looking like so far. So what I'm going to do is actually go to the supports. I want the supports with it. Wooden generator. And you choose all these different settings here. No wide structure. I like to have at least one steep slope structure. We'll generate final. Wide supports. Enable supports. Okay. So there we go. It auto generates our supports, and we can see kind of what we got so far if we freeze the coaster. So let's freeze it. Shouldn't take too long to load. There's not too much there. Maybe just a little bit. That way we can kind of see a basic idea of what we've got so far. And kind of give us a little look of the color of it as well. I'm going to delete the supports as soon as I take a look here. Alright, so here's our generated wooden coaster so far. Very small, nothing too big. And that's kind of how we want it. It's the first coaster so far of this series, so we're gonna keep it kind of basic for this, and that's why I chose the wooden coaster, because it's a very basic coaster type to use in NoLimits. So let's go and go to the track and see what we got going here. Up the lift hill. And over the first hill into first plummet down towards the ground. And we got this curve and a hop with some G forces there. Going down into another drop turn. Up a hill. Nice little airtime hill. Curving us back down this direction. Alright, so it's looking pretty good overall, I think, for a basic little wooden coaster. Especially for what it is, it's very basic and it's going to be kind of small, so definitely not a record-breaking coaster. The top view here, see what it looks like. On the left. I just like these shots, they look really cool. Alright. So we can get back to editing now. Just wanted to see what that was like. Alright, so let's clear all our supports here. That was just the purpose of viewing that. So let's start making some airtime hills. So we'll go from here, and we're going to add some more vertices. Adjust this a little bit so it's nice and smooth. And get this a little steeper. See how that's looking. Yeah. We're going to have to raise that just a little bit, just because it's... the ground just had to be in the way. Of course, we can't adjust it if we would like. Okay, so let's see where this is going. Little hop there. Maybe we should have kind of a... really nice curve here. That's what I'm going to go for. So let's get a vertice, and sorry the commentary might be a little bit stale on this episode. It's actually really late, and just wanted to get this video out, so the next day is important to me. Let's get this out for you guys. So might have to make this wider, but we'll see. Let's go 17. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to make this wider. 12. Seven. 12. 7. Just kind of one of these hammerhead type. I wouldn't say hammerhead, but kind of an overbank turn. So we need to make this a little bit wider. Just nice and bigger. That's better. Because if we add a roll right here, We're gonna make this, it's gonna be pretty banked, which is what I'm going for. Really overbanked turn. Not completely 90 degrees, but enough to make it a little bit exciting. So after we did that, we can depump the vertices. See where that takes us. Alright, that looks good. See how the G-forces are going. A little bit strong right there, but I think that's because we don't have our any rolls right here. Let's get rid of the G-force so I can see. Alright. Alright, so it's looking pretty good. We got a lot more done. Maybe we'll finish it by the end of the next episode. I'll probably just have it come down around in this area, and we'll get to the brake section and transfer track, which hopefully I remember how to do, actually. So it's not going to be a huge coaster, but it's going to be pretty good sized, and then we're going to get into the environment and stuff, and terraforming and all that jazz in future episodes. That's what we're going to look forward to, just to make the ride look really awesome. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, even cooler tomorrow, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.